Hi. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make simmering potpourri. And first, I have a bowl, any kind of bowl, and I'm gonna go out to my garden in the backyard and get withered up flower petals. You can get roses, any flowers you want. Just get withered up petals and put them in a bowl, and we'll go from there. So first, I'm stepping out to my backyard, and we'll see which flowers are nice. And you also kind of want to make sure they smell good for your potpourri. So, let's see. Ooh, I find some pretty roses. I see roses. Okay. So I'm going to get a few rose petals that fell. And they're kind of withered up. So that helps. And I see some lavender petals too. I'm going to get some of those. And ooh, I see, oh, these like yellow flowers. I like. Now I'm going to get everything that's on the ground. Because instead of wasting them and killing all the plants, you can just get the withered up ones that fall on the ground. And therefore, much easier to make for your simmering potpourri. Now, the ingredient, while I'm getting flowers, I also want to say, for the potpourri, you're going to want to make sure you have any scented oils that you like for it to put in, or any like cinnamon, lemons, oranges that you want to like simmer in. So you're going to want to try those. Oh. You're almost done. Just getting the last few potpourris flowers that I'm going to use for my potpourri. And it's actually very simple. Okay. I say we're about ready. So let's go back inside and we'll start. I just want to get one. Oh, here we go. Getting a few last withers. And to hurry up, it's a little run inside. And now you're going to want to take a pot. Okay, I'm back in my kitchen. And we're going to want to get like a small pot. And what I like to use for my potpourri, since I don't need much, I like to use this little pot. It even has a flower, so it's nice. So I put it on the stove. But first, before you put it on the stove, make sure to fill it about halfway with water for your potpourri to simmer. And you don't have to make simmering potpourri. You can also make dried up potpourri, and I'll make a video on dried up potpourri too. This is just because I right now want to make something fresher and nicer, and I'm a little bit bored, so I was wondering, hey, why don't we make it simmering potpourri instead? So I'm putting all my petals, all the withered up flowers that I found, in my potpourri pot in the water, and we're probably going to want to turn it up first on medium and then go from there. So you're going to want to turn the stove on medium, like this. There's the water with the petals, and it's on medium. So now I like to get a metal spoon and just kind of stir it like this. And make sure all the fuses get in the water and mix. So just mix it there. And let that simmer for a while you're getting your cinnamon or whatever you like to use out of your kitchen. And I'm actually going to use, let me see if I have any. I like to use cinnamon sticks, but when I don't, cinnamon sticks. But yeah, I have some. And I like to use cinnamon sticks for my potpourri, so it'll smell even nicer. So I'm opening that up, and I'm taking all the little, it's like these, and you just throw it inside the pot with the flowers and the petals. So I like to throw it on the pot. And this is what a cinnamon stick looks like. You can also use the powder, but I think this looks more natural and fresher. And why don't I just go ahead and pour some out of the jar onto the potpourri. Perfect. And when you're done with that, just put it back in. And now you say, like, I like mine to be really fresh and like fresh. So I like to put while I'm mixing it. So now you threw on your pot, you're boiling the water in medium with the dried up withered petals and the cinnamon sticks, or how many, you can use as many of those as you want. And you want to stir it. Make sure all those smells mix together. You can even smell it. Smells delicious already. And while you're mixing it, go ahead and let that simmer while you go and get some lemons or oranges or whatever you like to use. But I think I'm going to use, an orange. I have an orange, so that seems reasonable, right? I'll use an orange. So you don't want to use the whole orange because then it's too much. So just cut your orange in half. Cut the orange in half. And you're done with the other half, so you have this half. And make sure to cut. And be careful when you're cutting it because you don't want it to get any sharp, and you like consistency knife is sharp. You don't want to cut yourself. It's very painful. So when you cut your oranges, you're going to have more. Go throw them inside the pot, please. Or as you like. Go throw them inside. And you can cut as much as you want to make it citrusy. Oh, sorry. I like mine to be really citrusy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into more pieces. And just cut all of that. So once I'm done, I put the other half back in the fridge. And I take my rest of my oranges that I cut up and throw them in the pot. As you can see. And if you want, you can, on your last one, you can take it and just, all those juices, kind of squish the juices into the pot so it'll mix better. And since the oranges have like a peel, acid peel, it'll mix in very nicely. So then, once you threw everything in the pot, just mix everything in again, mix it all together. Make sure all the cinnamon sticks, all the rose petals, all the scented oils that you like to use. I like to make mine super natural, no oils involved, so I don't use them very much. But to get better fuse, a better perfume, you can mix those in there and just let it boil, let it simmer for a while. And after a while, you can actually turn off the stove and just put all the ingredients and pour it into a little vase. And there's your potpourri. Thank you for watching. I hope this really helped on this tutorial for making potpourri. Simmering. Bye.